Guruji will speak about immunity and disease.
Disease and immunity. Diseases are our own creation. Diseases are due to lack of immunity. And lack of immunity is disharmony among body cells. Body is made of 5 elements. When the 5 elements characteristic or proportion changes, then the disease comes. So our duty is to change or to bring it to the correct proportion of these 5 elements. And another thing is, you have to have the harmony between body, mind and nature. Body is controlled sometimes by the mind. And the nature also have a good influence our body, isn't it? When we go in cold time, we get cold, means minus temperature. So nature also has got a lot of importance in our system. Another aspect is our emotional things. Emotional, we should get balanced. Fear, anger, all these things are negative characteristics. So try to reduce that. Be balanced. And then you will be more happy. Then you will have more energy. You can fight with the disease. And some diseases are based on your karma also. Suppose in the previous birth, I have observed many people with prostate gland problem. That problem was actually having in the previous birth. So that has come to this present life also. So some level you can correct, some level you have to undergo suffering actually. Whatever you do, it will not be successful actually. In my angle, generally diseases are not good, but I feel diseases are good only. It is not bad. Why? That time only you respect the body. Otherwise, you really misuse the body or you overuse the body. They are all not allowed in the nature actually. So respecting the body and using in the right proportion is the right way of life actually. So, see, whatever disease comes, see, some people, they come with some problem, but I wait till the disease attacks them and it goes to the higher stage. That time only the person obeys or he follows. Otherwise they never follow. If I tell them to do Jalnidhi, they will not do. I tell you recently, one person came. He was diagnosed by bone marrow cancer. He is 72 years old. When I checked actually, here one bone growth has come and then that is the cause actually. And when the platelet count was tested, it was the lowest. That itself indicates his breathing problem. So when I do the Jalnidhi, water was not filled. So I immediately find this is the major cause of bone marrow cancer. That may cost around, he is very educated and very rich. So he has already found out around 38 lakh it cost. And 99% there is no chance of survival. Even bone marrow operation, it takes maybe 4 months he will survive, after that it will fail. This is what. So when he came, he came with his wife actually. So I asked the lady, is he snoring? She told yes. So that indicates his breathing is very bad. That's why I checked his nose. There was some growth and it was blocking and then he was breathing through mouth. That was the root cause. This is some 6 months back. Last month I got his report. The platelet count has become perfect, 2.5 lakh. That I showed there is no bone marrow cancer. For if you want, you can go for PET scan or check it out. So many of the things, our wrong way of life also creates diseases. So he was in a big, he has got a big company, lot of money. So he drinks and he put ice. All these things actually spoil this breathing system. So Diseases, some of the diseases are only created by us. So we should not do anything unnatural things. Means which does not support our body mind. And then too much hard work also creates problem. And then not respecting the food, go on eating food. All these things causes the problem. The body become weak and the disease come. Our immunity system also, right food. Now one thing I want to tell you, when you take egg, omelette or anything, always put pepper. Why? Protein will not be absorbed. See, for major cancer is lack of protein. So that's why I tell you take egg. But if you don't put pepper, the body will not accept the protein of the egg. It will, some major portion will get rejected. So whenever you are taking omelette, instead of that green chili and all that, forget about it. But pepper is very, very important. Also, it gives you some balance of vitamin D. Then another thing I want to tell you, I had told many people to do pineapple juice. Some people, it will be highly, not allergic, I tell you. It burns your mouth and it burns your intestine also. Actually, that burning is alkaline burning. It is not acid burning. Acid burning is destruction. Alkaline burning is positive. Your wound, everything is removed. Then naturally you will have pain, You should not worry actually. It may take 2 to 3 months for that wound to go. All this, whatever acid is there, it will be made neutralized. In the reaction you will have pain or burning. And also, if you have got high acidity also, this pineapple juice goes and it creates explosion. It really creates explosion to some people. So you should not stop it actually. Let that explosion happen. Slowly that explosion will reduce. Then your toxin level will be considerably reduced. This I want to tell you because this gave me a chance to talk on that matter. So I tell you, actually best choose for bones and heart. Your pumping rate, suppose it is 500 gallons, it can increase to 800 gallons of blood if you take pineapple juice. Flow rate can be considerably improved. Another thing, bone, any crack or break or any twist, the pineapple juice can only correct. And it has got high hidden spiritual value also. This pineapple, if you see it, then there is that plant actually coming. Then there is small pineapple. It's considered the Shiva's Jada like that. So it is very powerful in spiritual aspect. And but only thing, you should never take, the ripe one. Try to take green one. The ripe one actually, it goes fermentation in your stomach. And then you will not proper reaction. Or the value of nutrient will be less and you will feel something on the solar flux. So try to take only green one actually. Too much cooked one, ripened or yellowish type, don't buy and take it actually. Another thing is actually, you are moving, I told you are going to temple or you are going to hospital. If your aura is powerful, the other diseases cannot enter actually. It will be thrown out or repelled. So you try to meditate and go, or you go in a meditation level to the negative place. It will not affect you. Some of the contagious disease, it immediately affects. So you should be more careful to keep your aura very powerful. That can repel many of the disease. See, other major diseases like cancer, tumor, actually cancer is the easiest disease to cure. Also tumor. Tumor does not take much time because it is all caused by toxin only. Toxin you can remove yourself. There are a lot of fruits available to totally eradicate your toxin in your body. Only thing it is little bitter. So if you take that, practically you can get rid of that. See, if you are taking wrong food, naturally toxin will be developed. Definitely toxin will be there. And also most of the food are contaminated or they are not, they tell organic, but I don't think some of are organic. So all fertilizer, all these things go to your system only, which actually ultimate to create more toxin, which is you are not evaluating actually. So generally every week, 2-3 times, if you remove the toxin from your body, you need not worry about any disease practically. There are so many things to tell actually, but I don't feel, I have only talked to some major things which you can adopt actually.